Chocoholic here for another video review. It's the Thorntons Gingerbread Caramel Shortcake Bites. 8 of them. Yeah, crumbly ginger shortcake laid with cinnamon flavoured gooey caramel and milk chocolate. Yes, so look at that, yeah. So basically sort of like a speculoosy type affair, isn't it, I guess you'd say. I get the impression it's kind of a wintry, Christmassy one. Got snowflakes on and things. Limited edition, of course. Now there is 8 of these, so the usual sort of shortcake bites or whatever products that Thorntons do. Finsbury Group, isn't it, do these ones. There's usually 10 of them, so for the limited edition ones they only give you 8, which is pretty poor really, especially when there's room for, you know, you'll see in a minute when I open it, there is room for more in there, you know, 2 more, so if not more really, we'll come to that later, but you probably know what to expect if you've seen my reviews before. But yeah, interesting one, looks very nice though, very nice indeed. I like the flourishes on here, although they do mask the fact that it's a lot smaller than it should be, and even then the packaging on the inside is far too excessive for what it should be as well, but you can see they're made by Finsbury Group. FinsburyFoods.co.uk. Alright, so it's not actually made by Thorntons. There's information here. Move this pink malarkey out of the way. Shortcake squares covered with cinnamon flavoured caramel filling and topped with milk chocolate and an edible decoration. Edible decoration. No, it's actually little gingerbread man pictures, I think. Whatever else is on it. Stars and stuff. Okay, so there's ingredients. Is there anything of interest? Got palm oil there. Cinnamon flavoured caramel filling, 41%. Biscuit base, 42%. So that's 83% so far. So 17% not accounted for. Can't see or something there. Milk chocolate, 15%. There we go. So it's 2% not about, but it could have been rounding up and things. So per 100 grams, 508 calories, 32 grams of fat, 18 of which are saturates. And per square, 61 calories, 3.8 grams of fat, 2.1 of which are saturates. Super vegetarians. And some, as I mentioned that before, get in touch, stuff like that, recycling information. Looks very interesting, looks very nice. But, well, on the outside at least, what's it like on the inside? Well, I think we need to find out. Let's move ourselves down, give it an open. Okay, we're going to give these limited edition Thorntons Gingerbread Caramel Shortcake Bites an open. Very excited for these ones, very excited indeed. Yes, crumbly ginger shortcake laid with cinnamon flavoured gooey caramel and milk chocolate. Yes, let's give it an open. So at time recording I've done about 1,017 reviews I believe tonight, if not more. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And so I took corner got links to place all my other reviews, plus some related ones. Very nice gingerbread smell proof on this. Yes, all the Thorntons reviews, other cake reviews, things like that. Maybe some gingerbread type reviews. So yeah, anything I can think of. So after you watch this video, like, subscribe, go check this out. I'll be doing this too. Alright, so you can clearly see here, I mean look at this, you know, it's just, you can clearly see there's room for at least one more. I said 2 more, but 1 more, but definitely in this, you know, you could fit so much more in as well with the wasted space. I mean, if you go from edge to edge, you know, you could fit so much more. We'll come to that in a minute though, we'll come to that in a minute. Let's give them an individual measure. Alright, so let's have a see. And we'll look as well in a second, but the height, 1.3, width, 2.8, 1. Well, not all uniform, but 2.7 that side. Yeah, so there we go. Alright. Let's have a bit of a look at it then. So you can see a nice design on it, you can see. Pretty good, nice gingerbread people. One with a top hat, one with a waistcoat on. That one's got his arm broken off. I don't know quite. This I think he has. I don't know what he's doing there, but yeah, interesting. Well, that's pretty nice, and you can see the layers here are pretty good. Not bad at all, although you could argue that the chocolate topper is a bit thin. For sure, you know, it's about 1 millimetre. Yeah, basically it's about 1/2 centimetre of biscuit, about 6 millimetres actually, about 5 millimetres of caramel. You can change a bit, maybe 1 millimetre of chocolate, roughly anyway. So it's about the same as biscuit and caramel roughly, because you can see it's not perfectly straight on either side. In fact, that side there, definitely a lot less caramel. So, it's possibly a bit of a trick there really of how much caramel's in. There's probably mainly biscuit, I think. In fact, what does it say on the packaging? It's a biscuit base 42%, caramel filling 41%. So I guess they are, yeah, it's probably about, as I originally said, actually quite similar. Yeah, so biscuit base 42%, 41% there for the caramel filling. Alright. Okay, interesting. Well yeah, as you can see here, you know, so if we put these up on the actual thing here, you can see there. That's a bit of a messy one. Fit at least 4 in each one, so 4 by 4 generally, and there's a bit of extra space as well. 4, 8, 12, so you can fit at least 12 in here, plus the extra space. And don't forget all the flourishes as well that was on this. the actual pack itself was a lot wider. You know, you can see how much wider it is here. You can see with the packaging itself, you fit another one in anyway. But at least 12 in here you could fit in, if not a slightly couple more. So pretty poor, isn't it? That is pretty poor. That has to be said. Yeah, you might think, oh, it's got the space in between them all, but you know, these spaces can be made a lot smaller. You can see the gappage, there's gap in the actual things themselves. In fact, I've got an example from some toffifees that I reviewed where they changed the size. I'll go get those in a second just to show what I mean. Always keep them to hand. Yes, basically this is the regular toffifees. You can see here, you know, quite similar spacing actually, isn't it really? But this is the regular one, 4x3. We did a limited edition white chocolate ones, and for whatever reason I gave you more in those because it's the same size pack. But you can see it's actually got, you know, extra. it's 5x3, so there's extra 3 in here, and it takes up the same space. We've just reduced the space between the sweets. It's crackers, isn't it, really? You know, so it just goes to show they can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So pretty. You know, this is a perfect example of it. Well, let's give one a chop then. See what it's. Yeah, a funny one, that one. All right. Let's see. All right. So your problem is with chopping it, you can squash the contents down a bit, and I imagine the milk chocolate might fall off. But we'll have a look. It cooked quite easy there. There you go. There you are. It's not bad actually. Not bad. Slightly more biscuit, I think you'd say, but maybe the caramel's a bit more dense. I'm not sure. A lovely smell coming from them, but yeah. The next bit is how did it taste? Proof's in the pudding, as they say. So let's find out. Let's give them a taste. Okay, everyone, going to give these limited edition Thorntons Gingerbread Caramel Shortcake bites a taste. Yes, we got one we opened earlier. We've got basically put it in half. So yeah, let's give it half a taste. So yes, let's do it. Let's go. It really melts in the mouth. It really does. It's just yeah, it's just gone, you know, including the biscuit base. Interesting. What do I think of this? It's not bad, you know, but it's I think the gingerbread flavour is quite strong. It's quite nice. It's gingerbread caramel, so it tastes nice actually. But I don't know, I feel like it just all. I don't know. It's not bad. It's nice, but it just all goes very quickly. There's no real sort of crunch there particularly. I mean, there's a bit of a crunch, but not much. It just literally just vanishes when you eat it. It just vanishes. Just try one more. Try a whole one this time. Just see. Well, I say vanishes. There's something there, but it generally does. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's nice though, but it's yeah, it's very ephemeral. It does disappear quite quickly, but when you've had a whole one, it's not so bad. But I feel a bit like I'm left with something. I don't know, I feel like I've not really had the experience I was expecting. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like it's just not quite solid enough insofar as actually the fact it just melts in the mouth so easily. But it's nice. It's nice. The gingerbread flavour is definitely there. It's quite subtle, but it's prevalent enough. You know, the chocolate you can't really taste too much. The biscuit you can. It kind of gives you that bit of a crunch, but it's more very quite grainy, but quite yeah. I don't know. It's a very strange one. It's not like eating an actual biscuit. It's as if a biscuit's been crushed into pieces and then put back together again. You know, but very loosely, you know, and with lots of sort of liquid to make it sort of melt very quickly. Just caught to my throat that I needed to have a quick drink. But yeah, I think it's nice, but it's just very, I don't know, the biscuit base is a bit too, it's not quite biscuity enough. I feel like it's just very liquidy when you actually eat it, you know. The caramel's quite nice, but yeah, but that's probably the nicest part. The chocolate's a bit too thin and disappears quite quickly. The design's quite nice on it. They're okay all in all. They're definitely not bad, but they're just a bit, I don't know, despite the cinnamon flavour, there's not much, I don't know about them really. They just don't last very long. There's not really much by way of textures, I guess you'd say. I don't know. I feel like they're all right. Certainly, you know, got the cinnamon flavour there, or the gingerbread flavour. Did it say cinnamon? I keep saying to say cinnamon. Cinnamon flavoured gooey caramel. Yeah, so it gives you that sort of, you know, wintry taste of spices and things. But I don't know. I feel like there's just not as much. The substance is lacking. I feel like there should be more substance, basically. And it's not necessarily bad if you're eating like a chocolate in a chocolate selection that was with caramel and it just melts away and things, you know. It's a bit like that, really. And I guess there's a bit of a slight, it doesn't quite disappear quite as quick, but it more or less does. So, yeah, they're quite nice, but it's just lacking substance, really. So I think for me it's a 3.5. Maybe I'll say a 3.5 out of 5, you know, but certainly, yeah, Just wish there was a bit more substance there. Don't know how much more, but just a bit more. Sure. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that review, thanks very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment for it. Always great to hear from you, always doing best to reply. And check out one of these videos that's been on screen now. Great to support my channel by continuing to upload content. There's a plethora of ways to support the channel, and links are in the description for the member program and the Discord server. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys, take care, bye for now. See ya.